Hey Leos, it's Faith. Guess who ass gets to go first? This is gonna be you guys' video for the month of September. Hope you guys had a good birthday month. If you didn't have a good birthday month, we'll take it up with the Lord, because I can't help you. Okay, but anyway, this is gonna be you guys' video for the month of September. Okay, so of course this is for Leo. I got a piece of hair on my rocks. This is for Leo, Sun, Moon, and Rising. So of course, if that fits in your repertoire, then this video could be for you. Possibly Venus as well, if you have Leo in your Venus, or I don't think so much about Mercury, but Venus possibly. But yeah, let's see what we have going on. Okay, Leo. Leo, September 2019. What are the messages for Leo, September 2019? Leo, September 2019. Leo, September 19. September 2019. Leo, September 2019. Leo, the current. Leo, current. Leo, current. Leo, current. All right. In the current for the month of September, how are we starting off with a number 9? So it makes sense, okay? Some of you Leos could be possibly dealing with a Gemini, or you have a Gemini person on your mind, okay? This 9 of Swords can represent, in the month of September, some of you Leos may find that you can have a hard time sleeping. It could be maybe you have a lot on your mind. Some of you Leos, I feel like you need to change your diet because you may be having too much sugar. So you could be having a damn sugar attack in your damn sleep and you don't even realize it. So probably need to lay off of the sugar, okay? But also this 9 of Swords can be about feeling rejected. Some of you Leos in the month of September, you could possibly be feeling rejected by somebody. Maybe you're trying to offer them something or they're trying to offer you something. Or some of you guys, this energy could possibly be taking place now. So however the hell you want to wheel your ass up to the reading is fine with me. It can resonate now. It can resonate later. Doesn't matter, okay? But yes, feeling rejected. But see, the thing is, 9s also, I feel like, represent, in a sense, being in solitude. It's about the self. So it's like, it seems like in the month of September, you're going to be spending a lot of time just thinking about a lot of things, thinking about decisions that you have made. Some of you Leos could possibly be feeling like, damn, maybe I made the wrong decision whenever it came to this situation. Whatever the situation can be. It could be work, it could be love, it could be family, it could be friendships. It could be that 3-legged ass dog of yours that you just don't want to let go. It doesn't matter, okay? But yes, a lot of thinking going on. Also, I picked up migraines, and again, something about juice. Maybe need to lay off the juice because juice does have a lot of sugar, so that would make sense, okay? But let's clarify. Oh, there's my bobby pin. Been looking for that. Let's clarify the 9 of Swords. Clarify the 9 of Swords. Clarify the 9 of Swords. 8 of Wands, okay? Some of you Leos could be worried about your home environment. You could be worried about moving. We also have the 8 of Wands, which can represent quick moving messages, fast moving messages. Some of you could possibly be feeling like that somebody is just trying to move too fast whenever it comes to your situation. You see, the thing is, the 8 of Wands also is that energy where it can represent like Cupid's arrow, being in love. So some of you Leos, it could be one of those things where you could be catching strong feelings for someone and you could possibly feel like, oh no, I really don't know if this is a good idea. Maybe this is moving too fast, okay? Some of you could be another fire sign. We have Sag, but it could be Aries or maybe even another Leo, okay? But again, like I said, this could be moving or this could even possibly be traveling. Some of you could be feeling like that you're sending messages to somebody and they're rejecting them, or somebody is giving you mixed signals and it's making you ponder over like, what the hell do they want? Why now? Why all these messages now? Why are you somebody may be catching feelings for you, so you could possibly be feeling like, well, what the fuck is up your sleeve? What's going on here? Did I not pay my taxes? I don't know. You start thinking about a whole bunch of shit that you may have forgot to do and stuff like that because you're trying to figure out what is the motive behind this fast moving energy. Like I said, possibly from another fire sign, or it could also be from a Gemini, okay? But again, even if it's traveling, there may be delays when it comes to you traveling somewhere. Or some of you Leos may have possibly went on a trip with somebody to like maybe bond and stuff like that, and then you're just like, I ain't really feeling you like that. You know, I thought I was going to be feeling you like that, but now it's like, I don't know about this, okay? Leos, what's the obstacle? What's your obstacle for the month of September? Leos, obstacle for the month of September. Leos. Okay. Oh, that would make sense. So you're trying to move on to find new love. It's not like you don't have suitors and stuff like that, but the obstacle is, you've went through some type of ending. You went through some type of completion of a cycle when it possibly comes to maybe a Libra, or this could represent the obstacle is you feel like you have unfinished business with somebody possibly from your past who you are separated from. Like I said, it could be a Libra or it could be another fixed sign, Leo, Scorpio, Taurus, or Aquarius. Some of you Leos, the obstacle in the month of September is you keep trying to move on to new love, but if you are married, it's almost like you're waiting for a divorce to be finalized, or you're waiting for the other person to say, yes, I want a divorce, because somebody could possibly be halting. That's why I said delay, some type of delay going on in the month of September. But yeah, the Justice card, scales and balances of the universe, unfinished business. This also, the Justice card also can represent detaching your emotions. Some of you Leos is almost like some of you may be catching more feelings for this person who you're separated from. And you're starting to catch all these feelings, but it literally could be the obstacle is this person could be slowly starting to pull away from you more and more. And it's causing you to feel like this Nine of Swords, like, what do I do? What did I do? What can I do to fix this situation? So it's almost like you're scrambling to try to figure out what can you do, or the energy can be reversed. They may be doing this, but we have two cards here that represent an ending. Also the World card can represent stepping up to the challenge. Some of you Leos, the obstacle could be as well, where it's like somebody could be rejecting you, or somebody could possibly be moving forward or leaving you behind because somebody's not ready to step up to that task, that obstacle that is marriage, family, being the man, or being the man of the house, or somebody being a wife. It doesn't matter. Somebody's having a hard time stepping up to that task, which is why this situation still isn't going anywhere. And it could be one of those things, like I said, somebody could be possibly sending mixed signals like, okay, maybe it's going to work this time. Maybe we're going to be able to move forward. But it's still that matter of somebody doesn't know how to step up to the task, which is the obstacle. But also, it can go one or two ways. If you're separated from this person and you're trying to move on to new love, it's almost like you just cannot get this person out of your head because you feel like this. You feel like there's definitely unfinished business in this situation. But the issue is, it's almost like you're just not ready. But at the same time, you're like, I'm not ready, but what if this person ends up moving on without me? What if I am making the wrong decision and not pursuing this situation? Or like I said, it could be vice versa. But it does seem like some type of ending is what's keeping you from moving forward. Like I said, if some of you Leos are possibly divorced, you don't know how to let go of the fact that you are divorced. Shit happens. What can you do? But move on, And the Justice card is saying you still have yet to detach your emotions from this person or this situation, which is why you're having a hard time moving on. Some of you Leos could possibly be trying to move on with other people, but in the back of your head, it's just like, oh my God. I mean, it's almost like I can't get this person out of my head. It's like there's something else that's keeping my emotions entangled in this situation. I think I talked about it last month, in the month, about you guys being so afraid or something. I have to go back and watch it, I guess. Probably not going to happen. But let's clarify the Justice card. Clarify the Justice card. Some of you Leos could be missing a Libra. But again, we also have Scorpio coming to the table, and we also have Pisces, okay? We have... the Queen of Cups is over emotional. Somebody didn't know how to control their emotions in this situation, but also because of somebody's emotions, it could have led to this situation crashing down. And now somebody is thinking too, like, wow, that situation wasn't as bad as I thought it was, because I would rather deal with somebody's emotions or possibly deal with somebody having a hard time explaining themselves emotionally than to deal with somebody cheating on me, or they just want to always go date somebody else, or it's always an excuse why we can't do this, why we can't do that, because it's like you're missing somebody. Again, I already called it. It's somebody that you can't get out of the back of your head, that you have a lot of feelings for, but you're trying to act like you don't. You're trying to act like you don't care, and that's not true. The universe sees right through this bullshit. So if you're in a relationship and you really know that you love somebody else, I hate to break it to you, that relationship is going to be over by the month of November. especially if it's a new relationship. I'm just putting it out there. The shit is going to end because you're not being honest with yourself. Okay? You know, another thing too, again, with this Queen of Cups being on top of this Five of Cups, for some reason with this energy here, just a second. Sorry about that, guys. But yeah, with this Queen of Cups and Five of Cups, see, the Queen of Cups, she cares a lot. But I feel like it is definitely one of those things here where it's like somebody misses the way somebody cared for them, was towards them, especially emotionally. Because the Five of Cups represents regrets. Some of you may have regrets that you may have pushed somebody out the door who may have really cared, or vice versa. They may have pushed you out the door who really cared. And now regrets are setting in. And again, even the Five of Cups can represent still missing somebody from the past, still wanting to be with somebody from the past. Some of you Leos is definitely a water sign. Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. And it's like you think some of you may think that this person does not care. Some of you may feel like that this situation is like done from what I'm getting here, especially with that World card being there. Clarify the world. But I really feel like you keep possibly trying to date these people, meet these other people, and your emotions are just like laying dormant. You're being passive. It's like you like these people, but there's somebody else on your mind. Clarify the world. Clarify the world. Clarify the world. The Hierophant and the Knight of Wands. I called that, didn't I? Somebody doesn't want to step up to the task of being married. Somebody doesn't want to be settled down. It could be because fear, or I really feel like it's one of those things is like running. It's like, he's running to the past. It's almost just like I'm getting the energy now. Now, all of a sudden, somebody wants to come around and wants to make things right. Is it too late? Who knows? But the Knight of Wands also is that energy where it represents steel. And I feel like somebody's going to be coming rushing in because somebody is starting to feel, or somebody will be feeling in the month of September, that this situation is like starting to become over. Like somebody's starting to feel the other person disconnecting. Somebody's starting to feel the other person not caring as much as they used to. So it's almost like somebody wants to come in and do damage control. But the Knight of Wands ain't ready. So it's almost like still trying to rush in to offer you something that they're still not ready for. But it's like, I'm trying to offer you this so you don't walk away. It's a shame. You're doing this or the other person is doing it. That's what I said, damage control. Call that. The Hierophant, spiritual awakening, spiritual transformation. You know, the thing is, of course, the Hierophant represents the sign of Taurus, but also some of you Leos, if you're even dealing with somebody and you feel you just got this gut instinct about you that something's not right, well, this person is married to somebody from another place. It's like they live in two separate states or something like that. For some reason, I'm picking up Florida, Tennessee, Wyoming, California, Colorado. I'm getting a lot of C's. So some of you could possibly be dealing with somebody with the letter C, first, middle, last, initial. Wherever it is, they're far from each other, but they're still technically married. Yeah, like I said, because the Knight of Wands face towards the past. So it seems like some of you, like I said, and this could possibly be you because you're fire. So it's like the immaturity. The Knight of Wands is immature when it comes to love because a lot of times, he likes to have fun. He likes feelings to be, always just, he likes the electric stuff all over the place, stuff like that. So it's like, are you really ready for this, or are you just doing it, or are they just doing it just so you don't walk away? I kind of get that energy where somebody's not really ready, but they realize they don't want to lose that person, but at the same time, it's almost because sometimes the Knight of Wands has a problem being honest. So I feel like somebody's just not being honest and saying, look, I want to be with you, but I don't want to be married right now because I just don't want to be married right now. I'm too afraid. Somebody could possibly feel like they need to get some shit out of their system when it comes to like games and shit like that. Because the Knight of Wands has not matured yet. Maturity happens for, well, maturity supposed to happen for guys. It's like, like what, 30 and after 30. So some of you could possibly be dealing with somebody between the ages of 28 and 30 or not. It could be older. Okay. But it's like somebody's just not mature enough yet for that. But somebody's not wanting to be honest. But another thing could be too as well. The Knight of Wands is very fearful of commitment because he doesn't want shit to fail. He's a very sexual creature and stuff like that. But he actually is quite insecure. And that's what I feel like it is. Somebody's unable to step up to this task because they're very insecure if they're going to be a good husband, if they're going to be a good wife. But at the same time, it's kind of just like, I really don't want you to leave me. However, I still can't give you what you want. Whew. The ghetto. But at the bottom, we have the sun. So that's what I'm saying. It's like the obstacle is somebody wants to come rushing back in because it's just like, oh my God, I don't want you to leave. Well, what are you going to do? Leo, September for the past. Leo past for September 2019. Leo past. We got the King of Wands. So in the past, you were in a relationship. Some of you Leos right now, you could be single, okay? Single and dating, single communicating with somebody, doesn't matter. But the King of Wands, very passionate guy, like I talked about with the Knight of Wands. See, the thing is, sometimes the King of Wands, you can be playing with fire because his soul, his heart could be set on somebody else. So you could possibly, unfortunately, end up being a pit stop. Hate to say it that way, but it is what it is, The King of Wands can also be a married man. So this could be, like I said, leaving a marriage behind, leaving a relationship behind, whatever the situation could be. Okay. But the thing is, whenever the King of Wands commits to somebody who he really wants to be with, he is so damn loyal. But like I said, it depends on circumstances. Because some of y'all could possibly be playing with fire with somebody who could possibly be married, but they're separated. And you may get a little kick in the shins that this person could definitely end up running back home. So be very careful. Be mindful. Okay? But also this King of Wands represents respect. Some of you Leos may feel like you may have lost respect for somebody who you were in a relationship with, or this person lost respect for you. It could have been somebody, because with the Nine of Swords being about fear, a lot of times when you're afraid, you make excuses of why you can't do shit. And that can literally be why somebody has lost respect or was losing respect for somebody in the past, because somebody just kept making excuses why they couldn't do this, why they couldn't do that, why they're not ready. Even though deep down inside they may really want to do this, it's just like, you're losing me because I'm not about to keep sitting up here and listening to all these damn excuses. 1 minute you can't find your teeth, the next minute you don't know where side the car, the gas cap is on. It's just so many damn excuses. Clarify the King of Wands. 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 Whew. Ace of Swords, yeah. See? Clarity, truth, belief. This also represents identity. Some of you Leos, you left somebody behind who really accepted you for who you are. With all the shit that you did, or vice versa, you may have accepted somebody for who they really are. Because the Ace of Swords is all about you are doing what's best for you, and that's it. You're not including nobody else's opinion in it. The Ace of Swords is also about identity. You know who you are. You left somebody behind that really accepted them for how they are. And now shit is getting real. Now shit is coming to perspective like, holy, wow. Because it's like somebody keeps trying to find this person and other people, but yet you can't get them out of your mind. Can't get them out of your head. Didn't I say it? Afraid to be honest. It's almost like somebody may have been hanging on to somebody. Somebody may have been kind of like being complacent, and it's like being afraid to be honest. Like, look, I don't know when I'm going to be ready for what you're ready for. But instead of being honest, somebody continues to stay in this situation and stay in the situation and stay in the situation and drag it out until it gets to the point where the other person starts to lose respect for them, because it's just like, why did you lie? You knew this whole entire time that you weren't ready, but yet you sat up here and you drugged me along. It's a shame. But it's almost like I feel like that now that's coming into perspective, either for you or the other person. They're starting to see like, wow, maybe I didn't handle that situation right. I should have been honest. I should have told you the truth. The truth came out though in the past, but it's almost like one of those things where it's like, why you just couldn't tell me this shit in the beginning? I just sat my ass over here on this damn porch swing, swinging the fuck along, waiting on you, and then now you want to tell me your truth. Wow. What kind of shit is that? A lot of it, like I said, is you not being honest with yourself. I don't know what that's about. What is that about? Leo in the future. Leo future. Leo future. September. Leo future. Leo. Oh, the Six of Cups at the back. I think I have to look. Oh, yeah. Moving away from the drama. The Devil card represent, oh, yeah, I like this combination. This is golden. Finally getting out of this devil energy where you're self-sabotaging. Finally getting out of this devil. And see, the devil, I feel like almost in a sense, the devil keeps you trapped. The devil makes you fearful. But this is a successful move. You're moving away from toxic situations, moving away from toxic people, putting the past behind you. It could take about 6 months, but you're moving. Some of you Leos, if you're wanting to possibly move to a new place, new home, then that will be happening. Some of you, it may be towards the end of the year, okay? But at the most, you're looking at 6 months, okay? But I love, like I said, this combination I like. Even the Devil card represents, a number. The Devil card breaks it down to a number 6, which is soulmate. And then we have another 6, which is soulmate. So some of you Leos in the future, of course, you'll be moving away from a toxic soulmate situation. Or it could be one of those things. Who knows? You guys could be finally putting the past behind you, and where now all that toxicity that was going on in the relationship could be putting to rest. Okay, be put to rest. Jealousy, obsessiveness. Also, this can represent. See, the thing is, the devil is so consumed about money. He's so consumed with what makes him happy. He lacks empathy, sympathy. He don't give a shit. It's like, look, your lights get turned off. Not my fucking problem. Hey, if my lights ain't turned off, I don't care. You see, it's just like yuck. But somebody finally is realizing that, you know what? I need to change. I can't be this way anymore. I can't be this way to you no more because it's just not fair. Some of you, it could literally be a situation where you could just possibly feel like that, you know what? The dirt has been done. At this point, there's not really much else I can do but move on from you. Because again, another thing too, the devil is very materialistic. So all he can be concerned about is money. And that could be another thing too. Somebody in this situation may have been too concerned about their image. Somebody may have been too concerned about how much money they have. Some of you Leos, this toxic person could be an Aquarius, but we also have Capricorn as well. But it's like you're getting to the point where it's like you're not afraid to start over. Like I said, even if it is with this person, you're not afraid to start over, We have, look at this. That's why I knew it was back there. 666, soulmates. Somebody come back from the past, which is what I said. Some of you guys, it could be a situation where they could be come back from the past, could be in as little as 6 weeks. It definitely could be one of those things where it's like you're finally wanting to put the past behind you. It's not a bad thing. But again, like I said, for some of you, it could definitely be moving away from the past, the toxicity of it. It's like, oh, the drama. But even still, like I said, I'm not gonna completely flush it all down the drain and be like, oh, you're moving away from this person because they just ruined your fucking life. It could have been one of those things where both of you guys could have possibly contributed to the toxicity of the relationship, and maybe you both want to try to have a new beginning. Who knows? Clarify the devil card. Clarify the devil card. Look at that. Look at him. Another thing too, the devil isn't always bad. The devil gets a bad rap and stuff like that, but he's not always bad. Because sometimes the devil card can sometimes represent, if you don't let those outside influences, if you don't let that temptation and shit break you, the devil, it's like, shit be good. Because literally, the devil card can make or break your relationship. It's not always like this terrible, terrible thing like, damn, Satan is at my doorstep and he is about to shut this shit down. No, it's not always like that, Especially with this Six of Swords right there, I would take this as a positive. Some of you Leos definitely have a big sexual chemistry attached to this person, and that could possibly be why you have a hard time staying away from them. That's another thing. And clarify the Six of Swords. Clarify the Six of Swords. Clarify the Six of Swords. Okay. We have the Eight of Swords. I already called that before. When I said with the Nine of Swords, deep down inside, you're just really not sure if you made the right decision. And we have the Hangman and we have the Ten of Pentacles. Especially if some of you Leos have a family with this person. That's what I'm saying. It seems like somebody may have possibly let a temptation or the thought of a temptation screw up this relationship. No bueno. Because we have the Hangman represents feeling stuck. For some of you, I'm getting depression. Another thing too. Some of you Leos possibly have maybe been dealing with depression for like the last 6 weeks, 6 months. And then with this Ten of Pentacles being right here, this is security. Yeah, it's just like, what do you do? Because somebody makes you feel secure. Somebody makes you feel at home. Somebody offers you something that other people aren't offering you. And this could possibly be the person where you guys had a whole bunch of just problems. And a lot of it could have possibly been from the outside. A lot of these problems may not have even been you, But it's like, let the outside influences, ruin your relationship in a way. But like I said, I feel like this person still makes you feel secure, but also, again, another card of a soulmate connection, soul family connection, okay? Familiar connection. This also can sometimes represent retirement. This is split down the middle. Somebody is definitely retiring a family situation because you just can't do it no more. And I feel like those who are retiring this situation, this is with somebody who just could not stop cheating on you. So yeah, that situation needs to go. There is no reconciliation happening with that. If you have kids with this person, then I feel like eventually you guys will get to a point where you'll be able to co-parent. But if this person kept cheating on you, you might as well wrap that shit up in a paper towel and let it go in the garbage. Leos and their thoughts. Leos and their thoughts. Leos and their thoughts. Knight of Pentacles. Slow moving knight. Mature. Somebody's growing up. Somebody's maturing. So that would make sense. Just clarifies what I was talking about here. That some of you may decide to put the past behind you and work this out when it comes to this person that you're dealing with, because you could realize it wasn't that bad. It may not have been as bad as you thought it was. And then you go out here and you date other people and you're just like, holy hell, I should have just stayed where the fuck I was at. Okay? This Knight of Pentacles represents Earth towards Virgo Capricorn. Some of you Leos can have an Earth sign person on your mind. But this Knight of Pentacles can also represent, again, complacency. Somebody got too comfortable. Somebody thought that they could pretty much do whatever the hell they wanted to do. Not necessarily in a bad way, but it could have been in a way where it's like you're not tending to your relationship. Because you're too complacent, like, oh, this person understands. This person's not going to go nowhere. So they'll understand if I do this. They'll understand if I do that. They'll understand if I go out all damn night. Even if I'm with my friends, they'll understand that. And they won't be mad about it. No. Didn't I say something about lack empathy, lacking sense? You got to be more understanding of where that other person is coming from. It's not about what you want to do. If you're doing that, because I already know some of y'all, the holy saints of the tarot choir is gonna come in here. I don't do that. I'm not fucking talking to you then, and we moving on. Okay? But yes, Knight of Pentacles. But this Knight of Pentacles also could represent, look, he has a pentacle in his hand. He wants to offer a pentacle. He knows where he wants to be. See, that's the thing. You know where you want to be, but you ain't doing a damn thing to change it. Not yet. I feel like it's really not going to hit you until you get to the month of September, the middle of September, and this person is pulling away, and you're just like, damn, you really don't care about me no more. Well, I feel like in a sense they do care. It's like their feelings are just not as involved as they used to be. But not saying that you guys can't possibly get back to that place. Not saying that. Clarify the Knight of Pentacles. Clarify the Knight of Pentacles. Clarify the Knight of Pentacles. And some of you Leos, I feel like you may be going through like a personality crisis, an identity crisis, because you could be too concerned about how you look like to the outside world in terms of clothes, hair, and shit like that. They don't give a fuck about that. This person, whoever they are, I feel like, again, they accepted you for who you were, whether that was a bum or not. Or vice versa. You could accept them for who they were. So it's almost like somebody's being too concerned about trying to prove shit to other people. But you're going to get out of that. It's just like right now, I don't really feel like you see what the hell is going on, but you will. Once you start to feel that distance with that person and start to feel like, damn, they just really don't vibe with me no more, then it's going to hit you in the middle of the damn night. I almost get this energy. Something is going to hit you in the middle of the night, and it's almost going to be like, eureka, holy shit. Now you're going to try to do damage control, like I called before. But let's clarify Knight of Pentacles. Clarify the Knight of Pentacles. Have 3 cards. Some of you are waiting on communication. Some of you may be waiting on this person to come back to you. See, look at that. I told you. You're not done with this person. You still love them. You still got a lot of love for them. But the Temperance card represents patience, forgiveness, compromise. You need to work on compromising. And I feel like it just goes back to me talking about I need to learn how to be more empathetic, sympathetic, okay? We have the Ace of Cups, which represents new love, but it also represents making peace with a situation. You want to make peace with a situation, but you don't know where to start because it goes back to what I was talking about with the Queen of Cups and the Five of Cups. You really don't know if this person really cares about you anymore. It's almost like, again, I feel like somebody's feelings is laying dormant, and I feel like somebody has become numb to this situation to the point where it's coming off like they don't care, but I don't feel like that's the case, you know? On this one, Leos, you got to fix this one, not this other person. Some of you, like I said, may be a Libra. You got to fix this one. Because I feel like you were the one who went off course, not them. You went off course somewhere, somehow. You may have gotten tempted by somebody and may have thought that grass is going to be greener, but that could have been a toxic situation. Yeah. Ace of Cups, new love, new friendship, but also represents freedom. Some of you Leos, like I said, you may wake up in the middle of the night. It's almost like you're going to have a dream. But also, your spirit guides have been trying to contact you. They will be trying to contact you in the month of September to get you to open your eyes. But you're not ready to listen. You know, some of you will be ready to listen because this situation is going to be keeping you up. Because you're going to be worried. Like, damn, did I screw that up? Leo's foundation. 7 of Wands. Told you, that damn attention, the temptation. Leo foundation. But also, this is you. This could be you trying to force your way back through the door. This could be you possibly trying to stir up some type of shit to get this person to talk to you. Or this person could be doing that because a lot of times this is the energy of like trying to get somebody's attention. Like, hey, look over here. Like, oh God. Whew. Clear. Leo's foundation. Leo's foundation for the month of September. Leo's foundation for the month of September. 7 of Pentacles, 3 of Pentacles. Some of you Leos, you may be getting attention from somebody right now. and you really don't know if you really like this person like that. This could be possibly somebody at your job, or this could even possibly end up being somebody who you just see as maybe as just a friend. Because possibly through you communicating with this person, through you talking to this person, you're kind of just like, man. But also we have two sevens. Sevens represent a spiritual connection. You can't fight fate. You can't run away from what's destined for you. But also, some of you Leos, you're still even now confused. But, oh God, the phone, sorry. You're still confused, but I really feel like what's happening right now is, again, there's a lot of growth going on between the two of you guys. But I feel like you're grown. I feel like, well, both of you guys are growing, but I feel like that you may have more to grow you may have more to grow than this other person. But also this energy here is just like, again, I feel like this is you, like with your options and feeling like, you're not good enough. You're not good enough. I don't think I like you. But I really feel like there's somebody at your job that likes you. I don't really think you're interested in them, but you need to be honest and let them know I don't really interested in you like that. Okay. Oh boy. Somebody around you is meant to teach you a lesson. Some of you Leos know exactly who this person is. Always, it's almost like I almost get this energy where it's like this person is like always making you feel bad. Or this person is always like trying to I almost get this energy. Somebody's always trying to throw you up under the bus. It's like somebody who you think got your back in terms of a love situation really don't got your back. And I feel like this is a test. Especially if this is somebody who you met after you broke up with whoever this person is right here. This is a test. I don't think it's going anywhere. Yep, see? Another successful move. Oh yeah, some of you Leos, you're ready for a relationship. Okay? Some of you Leos, you want to be back in a relationship with this other person, but it's almost just like you're pushing them away or they're pushing you away. Whoever's being pushed away. Because you want to, it's almost like I'm ready now. But now the other person is just like, well, shit, you should have thought about that shit 2 months ago. But I don't necessarily feel like it's the end all be all. I feel like it's one of those things where somebody is just hurt right now and they want to push you away because somebody took too long to realize what the fuck was going on. And I don't feel like it's one of those things where it's kind of just like, oh, I hate you forever. No, I just feel like that, it's still a matter. You guys still have some growing to do. So I don't really feel like that it's really, really time for you guys to get together at this moment. Possibly we can revisit this maybe in the month of October, but the month of September, I feel like you guys could possibly start talking again, maybe wanting to date. But in terms of a relationship, I still think that's going to take some time. But some of you may get into a relationship again with this person. Okay. But majority of you guys, I feel like it's just communication at this point. Okay. But this has been your reading. Okay. I hope it resonated and see you later.